I've said, we've now arrived at the moment we've been promising to you all week, the tour of West Harptree. Well, welcome to West Harptree, an historic village in the Domesday Book that was part of the de Gurney lands, which were confiscated by the Crown as a consequence of the death of Edward II. It was also a First World War hospital, the house behind me, a recuperation hospital. But it's part of a community, set in a village where people know each other, and some families have lived here for generations. The church of St Mary's, whose bells you can hear, the Crown Inn, the village pub that's the centre of so much activity, a village shop which we're lucky to have. But why I want you to join me here is because I join you every day in your home, and I thought it'd be nice to welcome you to my home which is this wonderful village of West Harptree in Somerset. Since St Augustine came and converted England, Christianity has been at the heart of our nation. And it's amazing to think how much wealth was devoted to building churches in small villages in the Middle Ages. It is one of the great glories of our nation. But in every community, sacrifices have been made. And even here in West Harptree, there is a war grave commemorating H.D. King, who was in the Royal Air Force and died in the Second World War. And it's so important that we remember that community is also about sacrifice. Tell me, how are things at the moment?
Well, ticking by, but of course, it's a struggle. You know, energy bills, crisis, food, price of everything. So, of course, most pubs you've got to pass the cost on to the customers, and I'm trying not to, because the customers have got the same problems I have. You know, if I put the price of the drinks up that my landlord tells me to, I'd have no customers. So I got to find a balance of getting enough for the pub, but also keeping enough for people to be able to come in still.
And you're so much the heart of the community that so many events take place here. You've got Morris Dancers on Thursday, but you had the Platinum Jubilee here. Yeah. It's such a crucial village.
No, this is it's basically an adult youth centre. That's how I call it. It's an adult youth centre, and I'm just a caretaker of it. Everybody behaves themselves. If there's any problems in the village, they usually come here to find out, to source the problem or to fix the problem. We're very much a community pub, very much, yeah.
As I said at the beginning, you are such an important community hub. Thank you for all you do in being at the heart of West Harptree, this lovely village that I'm lucky enough to live in.
Being a sensible lad.
That's a great compliment. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, we've been to the pub and I've had my half of cider, but my children quite like an ice cream, so we're en route to the ice cream van. But we have to stop by the village shop. Mr. Fortnum, Mr. Mason, you're not a patch on this. That Bowden's of West Harptree has everything anybody could want, whether it's bread and milk, a postage stamp, it's all here. And West Harptree has survived modernity. It's kept its pub, its church and its village shop. It's a thriving community, but that's because of the people and the businesses here. Come on, chaps, let's go and get some ice cream. Afternoon, we've got some good customers for you. How are you?
Fine.
Good. How's business?
Steady.
Hoping for a bit of global warming?
Definitely. Bit of sunshine.
Warm things up and bring your customers along.
Beechu Valley liquid sunshine.
Anyway, you've got some very enthusiastic customers who I think want to place their orders. Who's going to go first? Is it a problem that people aren't using cash as much?
Well, I keep telling people, PayPal, the main people, are buying all the small companies out. And before long, there'll be a minimum spend and they'll put the percentage up again, which I'll have to pass on.
So you'd rather have cash?
Of course we would. Cash is cash.
Well, I'm glad I paid in cash.
I'm glad of it as well.
Good to see you.
And you, look after. Good luck.
Well, as always, the ice creams melt away and cause a certain discombobulation to the clothing of my children. But I just want to thank you for joining me. I'm very conscious that for the last few months, every evening I've been coming into your living room, and I wanted to invite you into my home community, the community of West Harptree, a small community, but one that has everything: the pub, the church, the village shop, even the ice cream van. Thank you for joining me and being part of this community for this evening.